can do what we say it's impossible. But we have to ask, we have to pray. Now make sure that everybody outside gets one of these cards, okay? So take it home, and we ask you to pray. Now, if by any chance somebody receives a grace, a miracle, let us know. Because we will let Rome know, and the cause will start up. Next time we see, we might say, sin, Sister Carmelina. Now we say, the servant of God, Sister Carmelina. But to be a saint, there has to be miracles to be finally promoted to the level of being a saint. But the world seems to be very quiet, very silent. I also hear of people receiving graces and keeping it a secret. That's the worst thing you can do, because we need to know. She wrote a diary. Imagine her in this position. Actually, this is pretty much lifted up. She was flat and in pain with 39, 40, 41. Sometimes the mercury, she will tell me on the phone, the mercury has gone all the way up, no place to go. So you can imagine, 41, 42 fevers in the metric system. You are delirious. You don't know what you're talking about, and you will be talking. And yet, she never complained. She said, this is the greatest thing that could happen to me. And I offer it up in union with the passion and death of our Lord Jesus Christ. Day in and day out. She would sleep a few minutes, if she would sleep at night. She won't be able to sleep. And she won't be able to move. She was nailed on that bed. She could not stand up, come up and take a walk. None of that. It's all gone. So, it's an incredible story when you really describe it, and I can see it. I am talking to you and I can close my eyes and I am in her presence. It's incredible. And she was blessing God for having given her the suffering, because my suffering has made it possible for me to know Jesus. So there was a tremendous relationship between her suffering, and Jesus and his suffering. So she would say, give me whatever suffering you want, as long as you give me the strength to endure it. And that's it. The strength was there, and the whole thing was a Calvary, a purgatory. There was a few secrets that she never told anybody, and I found out by the fact that one day I went to see her, and by the way, how did I meet her?
Yeah.
That's my lucky day. I won a lottery that day. And the millions are still coming in.
Wow.
I happened to be on CHIN, the CHIN radio station in Toronto. Gianni Lombardi, the radio station. Father Luigi, another passionist priest, and I were down at the station to thank Mr. Lombardi, Gian Lombardi, the owner of the station, for an offering that he had made for the celebration of the feast of Saint Gabriel, another one of our saints, at the Shepherd and Bayview. There's a church, a new church now, but every year, at the end of August, the last Sunday of August, Father Luigi, who is now dead, organized a celebration in honor of Saint Gabriel of the Sorrowful Mother. Are you aware of that saint?
Yes.
Okay, Saint Gabriel, not the Archangel. He's a human being. He died at the age of 24. He was a passionist like me, and I wish I would be like him. That would be nice. But he died at the age of 24. He was not a priest yet. He was not ordained because of his sickness. He had TB. He died. In those days, most likely got TB, you died. 1800 and maybe 60, in the 60s, 1860 he died. And they found out that this young man, age 24, cannot stop doing miracles. There's an incredible thing happening at the monastery there, the sanctuary, where thousands and thousands of pilgrims go every year. And there are miracles all over the place. He cannot stop doing miracles. And the people in that region, if you mention St. Gabriel in a negative way, you better run, because they will come after you. And they will change your mind. But it's an incredible thing. When you